Hello, Sunshines, and welcome to deValiante Plays Coffee Talk, Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly by Togi Productions. In an alternate reality Seattle, there's a coffee shop, and you're the barista. Spend the nights catering to humans, elves, satyrs, and even banshees in this heart-to-heart visual novel. If you want to see more games from this channel, drop a like and a follow and tell me in the comments what you want to see me play next. Warning, this video contains strong language. Discretion is advised. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Petition to combine Halloween with Christmas gains traction. Why? Tactical survival game Creek's Front 4 Final Front set to release next year. Belltown man caught after attempting to outrun police with a Segway. Oh no. I have messages. Gimme. Supermodel. Hide! Is he gonna still have the same terrible hair? I did not like his hair in the last game. It was bad. Ma'am? Okay. So I was in the vegan restaurant and a woman said that she knew me, which is weird because I've never met Man, I feel like this is finally the right time in my career to either write a book or challenge a professional boxer, so... Are you feeling like this? Currently hooked on this mecha tactic game. The mechanic is very interesting and inspiring. I'm so excited for this secret project. You'll see. Stay tight. Okay, bye. Alright, I guess that was it. But Hyde's coming. Hyde's gonna be here. Oh no. Seems like we're out of ginger. Hyde. Hello. No, your hair is still terrible. Mr. Hyde, welcome. Hello, Diva. It's nice to see you again. How are you? Well, I'm just here. How about you? You seem a little preoccupied. Right, sorry about that. I just learned we're out of ginger. Oh? I made a mistake on the weekly order sheet. And the remaining roots I have are no longer fit for consumption. Tut-tut. Sounds like a rookie mistake, Diva. I know, I'm ashamed. Our storage system is having problems because of the recent power surges. Alas, I'll stock up at the farmer's market tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. I can't remember his voice. You're really busy, as usual, I see. Yes, well, nothing wrong with a slow day or two from time to time. Although it's been a quiet week, if I may say so myself. Oh? Well, I'm listening. Pardon? You're weak. Tell me about it. Oh, I'm not even sure where to start. Try anywhere. After all, there's no way for me to correct an unheard story, am I right? Right. Well, the most notable problem recently would be the severe thunderstorms. Sometimes they cause our powers to short out, which messes with the machines. So in case it happens again, my apologies. I see. Warning duly noted. There's also been this ongoing car vandalism in the neighborhood. Apparently there's a serial deflator of tires on the loose. Officer Georgie was the one who informed me about it. We've also got a lot of new customers, and I think that's about it. Sounds eventful, even if not terribly riveting. Now, regarding the car vandalism you spoke about... Well, I drove here. To what extent should I be concerned about it? Are we friends? Be my friend? Be my friend? Stop. What the fuck, man? Alright. I can't read French, y'all. I'm not Canadian. I wish I could inform you with confidence. Unfortunately, I don't know much about it, so... I can answer that. Georgie! There's nothing to worry about. Your car's gonna be fine. Officer Georgie, welcome. Hey, Diva. Was it your daughter? I managed to track down and narrow the Vandal strike zone, you see. Because the culprit seems to have a favorite spot. Really? Yep, and it's nowhere near here. Miss Riona told me her car was affected as well, by the way. Not so. If she comes back, can you ask her where she parked? Will do. Appreciate it. Anyway, my investigation's still ongoing, but I'd say this area is pretty safe. You say that, so you can relax. I think it's your daughter. I see. Anyway, good evening, y'all. Sorry for blocking the entryway earlier. I was finishing off my last cigarette, which is in your hand. Because it's time to start a new one. Okay. Do you mind? Not at all. Mr. Hyde, meet Officer Georgie. He's in charge of the night patrols around here. Cheers. Officer Georgie, meet Mr. Hyde. Our occasional guest from Los Angeles. A friend of Mr. Gala. Ah. The big hospital guy? Then I guess I've seen you around a bunch. A Los Angelino, eh? Not for much longer, though. Oh? I'm in the process of finalizing my move back here with my modeling agency. That's wonderful news. You lived here before? For about 40 years. When did you move to LA then? About 20 years ago? Right. Ah. Let's just say I'm nowhere near as young as I look. Oh. Models, vampires, gotcha. Then as a native Seattleite, let me be the first to welcome you back. We got smog and dour skies, but at least our coffee is second to none. Right, Diva? I'll let you be the judge of that. Thanks for the warm welcome. Then, have you moved in already, or not yet? Preparations still need to be made at the property I've chosen. I wouldn't even think of packing until it's halfway done. Make sense? That being said, I'll be here to oversee the construction for a while. If you ever need any help, let me know. Can't do much myself, but I can find a few guys who can. Although it won't be necessary, I appreciate the gesture. It's funny. What is? Quite frankly, the police force and I had something of a contentious relationship in the past. Uh-oh. Was it a slap on the wrist and let's call it a day type of thing? Or the catch you, catch me kind? All I can say is live long enough and you'll try everything. Those are bygone years, of course. Are you sure? So, does anyone want something to drink? Of course, naturally. After you. Well, a public servant should put the citizens first, so after you. How idealistic. But I insist. After all, I'm still considering my options. 'Cause you don't have any ginger. You found that on Rumbler. Well then, in that case, coffee. Will it be, officer? Just give me something nice, Diva. Are you alright? Not that great, honestly. What happened? Never mind that for now. I got a question for you. Uh-oh. Did you by any chance see a lighter lying around? Yes, I did. Oh! Yes, I did. I have it with me. Phew, well, that's a relief. Okay, Diva, listen carefully. I need you to take this very, very seriously. Okay? I'll need that lighter back, okay? Okay? I mean it. I need it back. Or this streak of bad luck won't end. Pardon? Just talking to myself. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I appreciate it. Would you like anything to drink? Just black coffee for me, please. But lightly sweetened. So, coffee, honey? Sweet coffee. Bad memory. Forget. Fuck. Okay. Can I go back? Oh no, I haven't saved in like forever. Damn it. Your sweet coffee to sweeten your evening, officer. Cheers, Diva. That really hits the spot. I'm glad to hear that. What's going on? Why? What is this? Oh, he's doing a thing. Birthday! Ready to make your order? Not quite. Do you have any suggestions? We have a couple of new teas if you're interested. Oh. They're butterfly, pea, and hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus, huh? Not an ingredient that's easily palatable when used in a hot beverage. Perfect. Make me something with it. Are you sure? We are missing some ingredients tonight. Do you have any specifics in mind? I'll let you choose for me. Just make it red, and who knows? Maybe it can be my new blood wine. Blood wine? It's a fake blood cocktail I used to get here, back when it was still a bar. I see. Make me a bold red drink. I'd like to see what you can come up with. Alright, hibiscus. A bold. Do we have a blood wine? Something. Hibiscus. Cinnamon? Alright, hold on. I believe this was something. Coffee talk, 2 recipes. There is a hibiscus tea that I don't have. Excuse me. Wait. Stop it. Go away. I don't care. Coffee, blue pea, and hibiscus. The berry blue hibiscus pie. Come back here. I don't think that was it. The Zobo looks interesting, and so does the Te Jahi Rosella. But then there's like the bold red drink, which is hibiscus. Okay, so we don't have ginger. But the hibiscus, honey, and mint. Okay, honey and mint. It wouldn't let me brew this in endless. Okay, yeah. Trash it. For some fucking reason. And we don't have ginger. We have the pink spice with hibiscus, milk, and cinnamon. Is it a bold red drink? That's weird, I don't like it. Okay. I mean, we could just give him hibiscus. I think I'll do that. Here you go, sir. Something red. So this is a drink you thought I might like. Honestly, I'm not entirely confident, but this is the best I can do tonight. Looks peculiar enough. How is it? It's tart. Astringent. Do you like it? You tell me. And I was looking forward to it. Oh, I'm sorry that it isn't what you expected. Well, you did what I asked, so no need for apologies. Next time, you could try making me something that doesn't taste like hay juice. It needs some boldness. Something that can leave a mark in me. There is only one hibiscus drink that I have enjoyed. I'm curious to see if you can come close. I will try my best next time. Welcome. Hey, it's you. Hey, kid. There. Ugh. Damn. Oh, dang. Hello, Diva. Pops, nice to see you again. What's up? What's going on? What's going on with you? Oh, me? Oh, well, nothing. Nothing much. You know what? Let me move over there. Pop. Hello. There we go. Sorry about earlier. I was, preoccupied. No problem. Is everything alright? Yeah, of course. I'm always alright. Always. Because I'm a very lucky dude. And I just choked on air. Speaking of luck, did the lady ever come back? Miss Rihanna? Yeah, she did. Really? Did you manage to give her my stuff? I did. I gave her your, merchandise. The fidget spinny. Right. Okay, great. Perfect. Now I just have to wait for her to contact me, huh? What is it? I just think the merchandise didn't have the clearest info on it. You think so? Damn, that's gonna be a problem. You trying to reach the soprano lady? That's right, Pops. I still feel uneasy about how that day went. I just want to apologize to her. I see. What to do? Actually, I found her handle on T-Chill. Really? Not sure if she's even active, though. If in a day or so she doesn't contact me, I guess I'll try adding her. Would that be too much? Hard for me to say, really. What do you think, Pops? I think it's creepy. Speaking as a dad with a couple of daughters myself, don't do it. It all depends on your intention, kid. If you send her a message and she doesn't reply, that'll be your cue to move on, buddy. No ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, I'll wait. Anyhoodle, it's nice to see you again, Pops. Likewise, kid. Hello to you too, or sir? Hyde. It's Hyde. Hyde. Right. Wait, so you're really that Hyde? The supermodel Hyde? A big shot, eh? Oh man, oh boy. I never thought I'd randomly see you in a place like this. No offense to you, Diva. Well, I follow your socials, man. Big fan. I especially love the Timeless series you did for Boundless. That's an old one. Boundless? It was a lifestyle magazine, no longer in print. 'Cause everything is online these days. What was the series about? It was a photo series I modeled for. A bit of an avant-garde shoot. They were originally set to be displayed in a time travel-themed showcase. Alas, the exhibition fell through, so they were re-themed and put in a magazine instead. Yeah, those were awesome. I liked how the series showed peak fashion through the times. Yet the designs were also contemporary. Timeless, even. Pun intended. I'd love to see that. Wait, let me show you a couple of pics from it. What a fucking nerd. Hyde looks great there, colorless or not. Oh, wow. You look amazing, Mr. Hyde. Still do. Of course. It was so cool, it inspired me to find my own style, too. I'm partial to the 80s inspired look myself. Really? I can't tell. It's my jacket collection. Glad it helped. I did enjoy experiencing some of those times again, even if only in garment form, even if I was left with a melancholy feeling. But I digress. Would you like to order anything? Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, by the way, is pure matcha supposed to make you feel woozy? Pardon? I tried drinking some before lunch a couple days ago. I felt a tad nauseous. Did you have breakfast? No. It's really strong tea, so it still shouldn't be consumed on an empty stomach. That was the main takeaway from my conversation, wasn't it? Duly noted, thanks. Then, can I get a pumpkin latte? Sorry, we don't have that here. For real? You know you don't need pumpkin to make it, right? Oh, I've heard that before. Yep, but I have an open mind. I just don't want anything plain tonight. How about making me something based off a pumpkin latte with what you have? Do you want... Hold on. Hide! Vampire. Okay. This is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. So, did you want... We don't have ginger, so we're just gonna forget about that. Cafe latte, cappuccino, sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Oh wait, we're gonna do this. Ginger, cinnamon, ginger, coffee, ginger. Ooh, sugar and spice might be it. Coffee, honey, and cinnamon. Spicy, sweet, and naturally bliss in a cup. So, coffee, honey, cinnamon. Da-na-na-na! Serve it. Serve the... Oh, what? Here you go. What's this, Diva? This doesn't look like what I ordered at all. Right? So it seems. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten something. That's okay, Diva. You can take it away. Understood. Once again, I'm sorry. So what's the matter? Huh? Why do you need cheering up, kid? Oh, about that. Just usual work stuff. A few disagreements here and there, you know? Any working team will eventually have them once or twice, right? Right. What do you do? I'm an influencer. I'm a vlogger / influencer. I review a lot of lifestyle things like fashion, places, food, etc. on the social media. Sometimes I do skits and such on my channels too. And pranks also. No, Pops. No way. Real talk though, I actually hate pranks. I didn't say it before, but I hate them. A lot. Is that so? I just think they're the lowest form of entertainment. Just cheap thrills at the expense of others. Alright. But yeah, getting off topic here. Sorry. So, you're essentially the creator and the host of your show. What does your team do? My team helps me edit, secure sponsors, and massively boost the production quality. They're great. I owe them lots. Do you think you're doing well? Yeah, I mean, I think so. We get by pretty well. I currently reside in LA. For real, I did too before I moved here. Why did you move? Why I moved? I mean, because I hated it there. Not to crap on where you live, sir. I just think LA is not for me. No offense taken. Why did you hate it there? It's a long and stupid story. Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Anyway, sorry for the tangent. You were saying? I've been noticing an influx of newcomers there. They're loud, young, and brazen, just like you. Yeah. The fact that you're able to make something of yourself out of such a mundane nonsense. I'd say you're doing pretty well. So, what's the issue? Well, I've talked about my channel situation here before, right? Yeah, you said your views are dwindling? Calling it dwindling might be overkill, but yeah. That's why my team and I are trying to figure out what to do. Trying to keep the show fresh, you know? Truthfully, though, I've been wanting to change the show's direction for a while now. I've even promised myself last year. Once I got a certain number of viewers, I was just gonna do it. Was? Well, I've always wanted to do a talent show segment, you know? So I could help elevate others like me. Others like you. Yeah, like the soprano lady from before. Like those dwarf actors and actresses in TV shows. We all actually kind of have something in common. Do you know what it is? I'll make it easier for you. Think about satyrs, for example. Diva, when you hear about us, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Fuzzy legs. Don't think too hard now. Just say anything off the top of your head. How about you, Pops, sir? Probably partying, recklessness, alcoholism, or a joke, right? Is that what you think? Nope, but that's what most society thinks. In the same way society views Lady Riona as bad luck personified. All just because she happens to be a banshee. Besides, society is awful at judging people. The immediate trust they have for those who have money, compared to those who had to start from zero. You know what I mean? I get it, you know? Etiquette, social cues, and awareness, that sort of thing. Not what nurtures you when you're growing up reflects these things. That's what most people like to assume anyways. And, I get it. Nobody has any time to learn about everybody. So we go by impressions. But as someone who started from zero and now, the difference on how people treat me is so damn stark. So damn stark that it doesn't feel all that great, you know? Of course. So yeah, I wanted to carve a space in my work. A place where I could give exposure to those who might not get it otherwise. And then once again, I ask you, what is the issue? My team thinks my segment idea is too risky. Don't fix what's not broken, they said. They just want me to improve what I've been doing. And you agree? No. They're not wrong. The risk is real. After all, I'm not responsible only for myself. I've got a whole team depending on me. That's why I'm trying to find a compromise. At least until we become so big that any slight changes won't affect us, as... Will the world wait for you, though, I wonder? It's cold now. Huh? Will the world wait for you to be ready? Have you ever asked yourself that? You see, making choices is always a matter of priority. As you grow, your stake increases along with your responsibilities. As such, your excuses will continue to pile up. But, given the pace at which you're going right now, I see your idealistic dream is unlikely to be realized. However, if it's enough for you to just have good intentions, well, that's another story. Well, no! We have stories. Oh my god. Oh my god. We haven't been reading the stories. Dang it. Okay. Nobody's saying shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, so ready to tuck in bed. I did my best today and I hope you did too. We gotta read the stories. Okay. If Capella Ever Falls by Ralia Ahmad. Is that the only person doing these stories? Okay. That star is called Capella, the little goat of Auriga, the charioteer. She looks up to where I pointed, her neckline a constellation of its own. If the little goat falls off, do you think we'll get a wish? She asked between yawns. Well, I don't think that's how falling stars work, but maybe. I wonder if I bore her at times like this, laid on my balcony, the two of us and the stars. I still don't know much about her. It's scary to get to know someone new, an entirely new sky to discover where all the celestial objects are yet to form a sign. There's the brightest star of her night. Where's the brightest star of her night? Which constellation does she display proudly in her north sky? What object does she hide between the dark clouds? Is there a place for me in her nights? When I ask that, I know I'm avoiding the real question. Is there a place for her in my nights? I still don't know if I actually am in love with her, or if she's just a slightly above average looking girl who happens to fit my ideal style. A cute girl who's not afraid of wearing her own aesthetic. An unironic, slightly gothic, dark academia girl. Exactly my type. Sounds like a manic pixie dream girl. I'm still figuring out what I want to show. If I want to show her my own night. To reserve one spot by the northern space for her to shine. Am I ready to love, or was I just lonely and she happened to be there, the empty space beside me? What does she think of me? Do we actually match each other well, or is that just what Tinder says? There's still so much that I don't know about her, and it's scary to think about. Does she like Murakami too? What would she think of me if she knew my playlist is mostly emo songs? How badly was she hurt by her ex-lovers? When does she think we will end? I shiver thinking about it. I hope it's the night's gentle breeze and not my anxiety. She puts her head on my shoulder, signaling me to hold her closer. Maybe it's the night breeze after all. Or perhaps she knows how scared I am to try and let her in. Perhaps she has shown me her galaxies and bits and pieces of her everything. In her good night text with those little Japanese smile emojis. The way she speaks to me, the way she puts her head on my chest. Jesus Christ. As if she trusts me already. Maybe while I'm sitting here scared of loving her, she already has a constellation named after me. I look up to where Ariga shines. Her breath feels warm on my chest. I hope I have enough time to learn everything there is to know about her. So one day, I'll know every little thing about her until her sky map is etched into my heart. And if Capella ever falls, I hope that maybe I can use my one wish to replace Capella with a star named after her, and have her stay there in the margin of my starry night. Cute. The cashier rang me for $13 for 2 packs of cigarettes I chose from behind the counter. It should be enough to keep me sane for 4 days if I carefully smoke 10 sticks per day. Jesus Christ. Are there only 20 cigarettes I don't know, I don't smoke. I lit one as soon as I left the convenience store. 9 cigarettes left for today. I checked my phone as I walked to the cafe. I usually do my writing at. Spotify just charged me its monthly fee of $10. Seeing that, my last Wrapped was 80,000 minutes and more. That was a tenner well spent. I closed the Spotify notification along with some email notifications about the permanent jobs I was hoping to get. All polite rejections. Freelance for a little bit more, or so it seemed. I stubbed out my cigarette in the trash can by the cafe's door before brushing the ashes that managed to claim some spots on my discounted flannel shirt. The cafe was completely empty except for the clearly uni students struggling over their assignments. People with proper jobs don't work in the cafe after all. They worked in tall buildings with ID cards and fancy suits. The kind of people who had their lives figured out, with every expense planned well into their 80s. I sat in the smoking area. A cup of $2 iced coffee stood tall beside my laptop, droplets of condensation playfully racing each other to the table. Some droplets stayed on the brim of the cups as if planning their way down, finding the smoothest path possible. I cheered for those droplets, figuring out their track, not knowing what lies at the bottom of a plastic cup. Not knowing if they can even make it there either. So I began typing. I had to cover those economic research papers for some Nobel Prize winner about the amount of money you need to make per year to achieve optimal living conditions. It's $75,000 per year, by the way. That number, for an immigrant who just started chasing the American dream like me, was sky high. I do pay a fortune for my beat-up apartment. The monthly cost for the subway alone is above $100. If I count my yearly expenses, as responsible adults should, they should reach about that amount, if not more. I wonder if that meant I was living optimally. I mean, I sure as hell was not, but I wondered. Maybe the price of happiness is different for each person. Maybe those Nobel winners didn't count the price of addiction, or depression, or other words society categorizes as mental health conditions. Have they accounted for the price of antidepressants and sleeping pills and the 75 grand? That is the cost for some people, to be able to sleep and function. I was damn sure it wasn't included in that number. Maybe people born with more scars in their bodies had to pay more to be happy. And to think that happy is such a sadly abstract unit of measure. How do you even measure happiness in numbers? In the amount of possessions one has in their bedroom, the number of children you have, and how their upbringing is facilitated by the digits on your bank account? And how many times you smiled in a day? If the last one is how you measure happiness, do fake smiles count? See? Too many variables, and I had to present all of this bullshit in a 700-word or less article. 700 words or less article that'd be rewarded with $100 if it got enough clicks. It still hasn't and probably never will. So do you think this number is the right price for your happiness? Let us know in the comment section. I ended my article on that cheerful note, ignoring the irony of the question itself. Just like I ignored my 5th cigarette slowly burning down on the ashtray. Another wasted payment to cover the price of happiness. 5 cigarettes left for today. Where the love is. I often find it scary how he seems to always know what I want. Like this late morning, he took the rest of the leftover coffee in the pot to the kitchen and added some cold milk ice and caramel syrup to it before bringing it back to the small table we were working at. Here, 1 cup of morning coffee, and yet you still look tired, man. I couldn't figure out if it was the perfect amount of syrup he added or the little smile he bore that made the now iced caramel latte so delicious. With him, it's always a bit of both. Thank you, my good sir. Just what I and this report needed. One of my favorite things about him was always been when we are jokingly polite to each other. Then again, anything we do together, it's always a favorite of mine. We came back to our Saturday workload as the day went by. You know, if he weren't at my flat, I'd probably have spent the day just hanging on the couch and watching Netflix. Having your boyfriend cuddle you in silence as we each do our work really boosts your performance. I can tell ya. Often I wish I could just bring him to the office to replace my stiff office chair. Wonder what my boss Jolene would say. She'd probably be mad, but I could argue that he really brings out the best in me and wouldn't make me less cranky at the job. The increase in work performance has to be worth it. I was still forming the right argument in my theoretical debate with Jolene when he closed his laptop with a long yawn and sounded like satisfaction. Done already? Lucky. Well, I'm not stopping every 5 minutes to daydream, so... He played with my hair as he spoke. I could feel his fingers untangling my morning knots lock by lock. You don't have a boyfriend messing with your hair while you're working, so of course you're done already. Should I leave then? You know I eventually have to go home. No, stay till lunch. As you wish, my lady. He continued stroking my hair gently, sometimes attempting to braid it before giving up and letting it come undone again. I held back the urge to turn around and just kiss him hard. Damn that report. Maybe having him at the office would be a bad idea. You win, Jolene. We stayed as we were till lunchtime. You know, it's one of those moments where an I love you from him would make the moment perfect. We just sat there, without a word. The thing is, he never says those words first. I can't understand why. He's a published poet, and yet somehow he doesn't understand the importance of those 3 damned words all girls want to hear. If it weren't for that, he'd be perfect. I know I'm nitpicking here, but still, it would be nice to hear it from time to time. So, lunch? He let go of his embrace so he could face me. My nose was still buried in my laptop, drowning in numbers and dull sheets. Okay, but let's order in. I'm still not finished. Pizza it is, then. I'm pretty sure you still have some coupons left. Spot on. Both about the food choice and the coupons. Again, it's almost scary when someone really knows you inside out. I'd freak out if it was anyone else, but it's fine when it's him. Because, you know, I love him. He stood up and grabbed the phone he had left at the kitchen counter to place the order. Pineapple? He shouted from the kitchen. Of course! What am I, a monster? I could hear him chuckle in the kitchen, followed by the sound of a drawer opening. The exact drawer where I keep all the food coupons. All of me is like the second nature to him. You know what? Maybe it's fine if he doesn't say I love you all that much. His readers might read his love poems and swoon over the moon because of his words. But I know it's me he's writing about. I know it's me whom he loves. It's me he understands like no one does. After all, he knows where the caramel syrup and the pizza coupons are. I know where the love is. The devil in my eternity. The devil says to me, the price of my kiss is your eternity. The devil has the warmest smiles. She taunts me with her fingertips of ember, of ashes burning in something I too well remember. I still am spending my eternity, aimless in concrete jungle through history fruitless, hazy in dead people's memory, useless, an endless life wasting as nobody. A vampire has the coldest lips. Not for me, not if I wanted to. The devil has the brightest eyes, sweet as angels convincing themselves to be holy. I'm still clinging to my entirety. I wonder why we stay alive, that desire to keep going, that desperate longing to be someone, someday. Promise you'll never leave me. I struck a match to burn my lips. I will be the death of you. The devil has the sweetest lies. Alright, that was a good waste of like 30 minutes. It's gonna be a long-ass episode. I'm gonna drink some. Who is messaging me? Oh shit. I got a lot of messages, damn. Well, a little blunt, aren't we? Am I wrong, though? It is a perspective. You know, one of many. I admit, I don't know much about the entertainment biz. You've gotten this far, boy. Because all along, you've been motivated by that specific goal in mind. Ain't that right? Yeah. That's why I wouldn't dismiss his intent so easily. Oh, you're probably just a bit lost right now. Do you think I should have been gentler then? Nah. I needed the whipping. Because I'm a whipping boy. Achoo. Those words were hard to swallow, but I needed to hear them. Are you okay? Uh-huh. Well, no. I'm devastated. I will never recover. There's a lot I need to think about. So, I should go. Nice seeing you, Pops. And thanks for your advice, sir. Diva, thank you too, for giving me the wrong coffee and me going home without having any kind of drink in my system. Hang in there. Yeah, y'all too. See you around. Well, I've stayed too long already, so I better go do my work now. Don't want to get my pay docked, you see. Nice meeting you, Hyde. We'll see each other more often soon, I'm sure. Hopefully, nothing work-related. Have a good night, officer. You too, Diva. Be safe out there, officer. Will do. Until next time. I suppose I should leave as well. I'll be back before long, though. Please do. Alright, then. Have a good evening yourself, Diva. Safe trip out there, Mr. Hyde. If I had known that it was going to take like 5 seconds to finish all that up, I would have read after. Daha to Brook. I cannot pronounce this, and I should probably look it up, but I am lazy. Ginger presides over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. Interesting. Thank you for joining me as I played Coffee Talk 2, Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly by Togi Productions. The next episode will be out shortly. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like and a follow and ring that notification bell so you know when a new episode drops. Also, don't forget to check out the link to the completely free Discord server to chat about games and whatever else is on your mind. Let's keep the comments chill, so no hate or spoilers, as I'm not above removing those comments and the people who make them. That's all for now, folks, and I'll see you next time.